Susan Smith, the South Carolina woman serving a life sentence for drowning her 2 young sons. She was denied parole after making a tearful plea for release. Eva Pilgrim is here with those details. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Robin. Susan Smith originally concocted a story that someone took her 2 little boys. At the time, people were genuinely fearful that someone was taking children, only to be more horrified by the truth of what she did.
It was a case that gripped the nation. Susan Smith, the woman accused of murdering her 2 young children, now making a plea for her freedom.
What I did was so horrible. And I would give anything if I could go back and change it. And I loved Michael and Alice with all my heart.
30 years ago, the then 23-year-old South Carolina mother claimed she was carjacked, her sons, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alex, kidnapped by a black man. She stood before cameras pleading for her sons to be returned.
I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much.
At the time, it was an all-out search for the 2 boys. But 9 days into it all, Smith shocked everyone, admitting it was all a lie.
Susan Smith has been arrested and will be charged with 2 counts of murder.
Smith confessing to driving her car into a South Carolina lake, leaving her sons inside, strapped in their car seats. At trial, prosecutors say she killed her children because she was having an affair and wanted to start a new life.
State versus Susan Smith, 2 counts of murder.
She was sentenced to life in prison. Wednesday, Smith telling the parole board she has changed.
I was just scared. I didn't know how I could tell the people that loved them that they would never see them again.
Her ex-husband David speaking out at the hearing, asking the board to keep her behind bars.
This wasn't a tragic mistake. I've never have felt any remorse from her for it.
Smith's time behind bars hasn't been without trouble. She's been disciplined multiple times for using drugs and having sex with 2 prison guards. The parole board deciding not to grant Smith her freedom at this time.
And Susan Smith will be eligible for parole again in 2 years. David Smith vowing to be there, saying he will be there every time she comes up for parole, planning to fight to keep her behind bars.
And you said you were living in South Carolina during that time, and your mom would let you...
People were genuinely afraid that someone was out there taking children. Everyone was looking for these 2 little boys.
So
just a horrifying story. Okay, Eva, thank you.